Right guys, so did have a lot more footage of the site here that we've got. Basically I wanted to get all the footage for until basically the roof was on, but obviously I've lost all the footage, so I probably will upload this straight away. Again, I'm not even great with sites, I'm not sure when we actually got this site here, but as you can see we've got the founds done. The founds that were piled, but they're all gone, and they all needed dug out and steelwork put in, which was all very exciting, very expensive. Took quite a well, actually it was quick enough getting it done, but quite a lot of concrete put in, quite a lot of steel. It was at a time when steel was sitting there, and then 3 weeks later it was up there. It was a bit scary, but yeah, so all the basin slabs on, that was the next job. The footings were built, and then the basin slabs, and I'll show you with the gauge here where we're at now. I had lots of footage of this gauge, but again unfortunately it's all lost. I do have a couple of wee bits and pieces of able to find on the other hard drive I have, so hopefully I can salvage something out. I think it was on, I put these wee headers in to show you quick. I think I still have that where I was just fitting them in over the pipes so that the walls could be built up. Getting all the paperwork in. So all them pipes you see sticking up there, all for the water in, out, electric in and out, and the big front one there, way up the top there. Sorry, up more up there is. I just left that in for a phone wire, and possibly if we ever put some nice gates on, electric gates or something, we can maybe get the electric out from there. But I'll jump on this floor here, show you what we've done. Again, I had lots of good footage of it all being whacked down, levelled out, this metal going in, but unfortunately I'm actually wrong with the metal. I'll show you what I have to do. I can really smell garlic, so there must be some garlic there somewhere. But yeah, back to the video. So these metals fell short. They're meant to come up onto the pad here, but what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut some of that away to lower it, and then bring the metals across and extend them. And they're going to be easily extended anyway, because you see that they overlap quite a bit there, so I'm not worried about that. But these big long bars, I've cut them all short to fit inside, which was wrong, so I'm going to have to extend 10 of them, and I'll alternate them in and out. Bit hard to see here, but maybe when I'm doing it I'll get a proper close-up video of that, and then this is all going to be filled with concrete and finished up to that level, the top of that brick there. So it'll be a nice big concreted square slab. People were asking when I was doing it, why not just put basin slabs on, and I thought it'll save me money, and now I'm not sure anymore. I don't even want to look at the cost to see what will save money. And again, you think you can do these things yourself to save money. Sometimes that's not always the way. And we did get the guys to give us, we actually have a wee bit of land in there, we got them to go across the shuck. Look, here, let me show you. So they had an extra basin and got us across the shuck. As you can see, it's all water, and there's quite soft and damp and stuff as well. But yeah, just a nice little bridge there, and keep your feet wet, or keep your feet dry hopefully. Again, the guys just asked them sort of before we actually give them the job, I just sort of said, do you just have a second? So I probably will need to sort of clean this one up, as you can see there's some sort of, you know, well, they normally do have them, but I'll fill all them in, and maybe put some rules on the sides and screed the whole thing or something nice and neat. And I like the gap there, because still, if any water does come up, it can still go around easy enough. But yeah guys, so that was the house. Obviously a long way yet till it's habitable, because there's not even walls, but I was hoping to be starting a bricklaying soon. Not me, obviously a bricklayer, a very, very, very good bricklayer, so he is too. So they are actually. Sort of hoping there's a job I'm sort of hoping that will come off, so I can actually afford for things to keep progressing. Again, this is one of the things I was really disappointed with, because I hadn't even told anybody I have a site, and you can just imagine the demonstrations that I'm wanting to do on this house. So yeah, I'll upload this now. I'll not waste any time in case I lose any more footage. But that is the site there, guys. It's going to be a pretty solid house. A lot of people always say, you know, why not dot and dab walls, but this house here, everything will be sand cemented. It'll all be block sand cemented. There's going to be very little to no studs, maybe some studs up in the loft. It's only going to be a bungalow. As you can see, it's quite a big print of the house. Again, we got the plans with it, so I don't really know what square footage it is or anything. I haven't worked it out, and I don't really want to work it out. Again, we'll just crack on, and obviously these all need graded as well. So the plan will be, when we're doing the gauge, to grade them as well. But yeah, the more physical work I do on this means the more demonstrations I can give usings, and also save myself money. That'll be the main thing, especially now when prices are all made up. But yeah, any thoughts, guys? Any ideas on what I should do? And one of the big reasons why I've lost the footage is, again, I was wanting to get lots of demonstrations done, and I thought I didn't, because this is going to probably be a start-stop project. I wanted it to flow on the channel. I wanted it to keep flowing on the channel, and didn't want it to be. I didn't want it to be like, you know, he's doing a bit here and he's doing a bit there, like months and months apart. I did that in our old house with the, you know, the utility room, and it didn't flow, and I found that it wasn't doing great because of that as well. But yeah, any questions, guys, let me know, and hopefully I can get a lot of how-to videos done on this one.